Yo, what's up, legends? Welcome back to PG Games, the place where scream about video games so you don't have to. Today, we're diving into something real special. No squads, no matchmaking, no laggy teammates, just you, your controller, and 100% pure storytelling fire. That's right, 10 legendary single-player games that hit harder than your 3 a.m. existential crisis. From mind-blowing worlds to gut-punching plots, these games are solo experiences you won't forget. So grab your snacks, slap that like button, and let's get into it. Time to game alone like a legend. And don't forget to sub. Poe's got more heat coming your way. The first name is Outward. This is not your typical RPG. No chosen one, no prophecy, no magic sword with your name on it. You're just a regular broke dude trying not to freeze, starve, or get mauled by wildlife. You start with nothing. No gear, no gold, not even a house to cry in. Every scrap of food, every coin, every upgrade? You earn it. The world's brutal. Monsters, bandits, even the weather is out to end your run. Go hiking without warm clothes? Enjoy becoming a human popsicle. Forget water in the desert? GG, combat? Yeah, forget button mashing. Every swing counts. One bad dodge and you're face down in the dirt. Magic exists, but it's not your insta-win button. You gotta prep rituals like you're summoning a demon at Comic-Con. And the best part? No manual saves. You don't just reload, you get captured, rescued, left in a ditch with your dignity missing. Every failure is part of the journey. You can go solo or team up in co-op, but either way, Outward doesn't hold your hand. It slaps it and tells you to grow up. If you love hardcore survival-driven RPGs where every victory feels earned, this one's a gem.
You being some central mythical figure. The obstacles aren't about single-handedly crushing armies. That's not what adventuring is about. Outward is about making you live in a medieval fantasy world that feels more real, more human. Yeah, it's harder, but we, the devs, we know you're smart.
In Vampyr, you play as Dr. Jonathan Reed, a newly turned vampire struggling to balance his oath to save lives with his need for blood. Set in a plague-stricken, dark version of London, the game makes you confront moral dilemmas constantly. The choices you make matter. Feed on the innocent to get stronger, but each kill shifts the balance of the city, causing people to grieve and the environment to deteriorate. Combat offers a range of powerful vampire abilities: teleportation, blood spikes, and super speed. But the heart of the game is the story and the weight of your decisions. Will you help the people of London and stay weak, or embrace the vampire's power and risk the world around you? With deep character interactions, meaningful choices, and a story that reacts to everything you do, Vampyr is a dark, atmospheric game where every action shapes your journey. Next up, Nier Automata. Starts as a fast-paced action game about androids fighting robots, but it quickly becomes so much more. You play as 2B, an android sent to Earth to destroy machines, but soon you realize the robots aren't just mindless enemies, they're trying to build lives too. The combat feels smooth and satisfying, but the real magic is in the story. The game shifts genres constantly, keeping you on your toes, and its haunting soundtrack sticks with you long after you're done playing. What makes Nier Automata truly special is its story. You won't get the full picture after just one playthrough. Every ending reveals more, and by the true ending, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew. It's emotional, thought-provoking, and absolutely unforgettable. Swinging through New York City as Spider-Man? Unreal. In Spider-Man II, you control both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, switching between them to fight crime and save the city. Peter's symbiote suit makes him stronger, while Miles brings the shock with his electric venom powers. The combat is fast, fun, and non-stop, punching, dodging, shooting whips, and pulling off insane moves. The city is alive with people, cars, and lights, making every swing through the streets feel like you're in a real superhero movie. The story's intense, with villains like Kraven the Hunter hunting for the city's strongest fighters and the massive threat of venom. Peter's not just fighting enemies, he's battling himself. If you love superheroes, fast web swinging, and epic boss fights, Spider-Man 2 is a must-play.
Watch out for his loopholes!
Judging by the 3 tons of dead fish, not well. All right. Where are you, Connors?
Detroit, Become Human, is a game where your choices literally change everything. It's like an interactive movie where every decision impacts the story. Set in the future, robots known as androids are everywhere, but some start to feel emotions, question their existence, and even want freedom. You control 3 different androids, each with their own path. What you say, do, and who you trust can decide whether characters live or die. Every choice can shift the outcome, keeping you on the edge of your seat. The world looks stunning, with lifelike characters and intense emotions that make it feel like you're in the middle of a movie. There's so much replay value as you can go back and make different choices to uncover new stories. If you love games with deep emotional narratives and tough decisions, Detroit, Become Human is a must-play. Number 5, Stray, hooks you from the moment you start. It's not just a game where you play as a cat, it makes you feel like one. You're exploring, jumping, scratching, and even knocking things off ledges because, well, cats. But this isn't just a light-hearted adventure. There's a deeper mystery lurking beneath the surface. You start by falling into a strange underground city, devoid of humans, but populated by robot citizens living in their own bizarre world. As you explore and solve puzzles, you meet B-12, a tiny flying drone that helps you communicate and piece together the mystery of this eerie city. But it's not all peaceful. Danger comes in the form of creepy creatures called Zureks, and they'll chase you through narrow alleys and rooftops, making for some heart-pounding moments. The movement and exploration feel so smooth and natural that you'll feel like you're actually the cat, leaping across rooftops and discovering new paths without constantly pressing a bunch of buttons. Stray isn't just a cute cat game. It's an adventure, a mystery, and a beautifully crafted world you won't want to leave. Next up, Hogwarts Legacy. Is every Potterhead's dream come true? You don't play as Harry. You create your own witch or wizard, pick your house, and dive headfirst into the magical chaos. You're a 5th-year student with a mysterious ancient power, and let's just say, things get wild fast. The game world? Massive. Hogwarts is packed with secrets, talking paintings, floating ghosts, and all the magical chaos you'd expect. One second you're solving puzzles in a hidden room, the next you're flying a broomstick over the forbidden forest, like a boss. Combat? Surprisingly intense. Spells feel powerful, enemies go flying, and if you're feeling spicy, you can even dabble in the dark arts. Whether you're a noble wizard or a menace with a wand, the game lets you choose your path. It's not just a game, and it's a full magical adventure. If you ever wished your Hogwarts letter came in the mail, this is the next best thing. Wolfenstein II is what happens when you mix over-the-top action, a dark alt history, and one man named B.J. Blazkowicz, aka Terror Billy, who's on a mission to kick Nazi butt in the most explosive way possible. Set in a world where the United Nazis won World War II, yikes, America's been taken over, but BJ is here to start a revolution with dual-wielded shotguns and a bad attitude. The gunplay? Brutal, fast, and ridiculously fun. There's blood, explosions, and even some bonkers sci-fi weapons thrown in for good measure. But here's the twist. Beneath all the chaos and carnage is actually a surprisingly deep story. It tackles heavy stuff like freedom, trauma, and what it means to fight back. And yeah, it gets weird, in the best, most B-movie action flick kind of way. So if you're in the mood for non-stop shooting, wild plot twists, and taking down Nazis like a one-man army, this game's your jam. Before we get to the last name, we have Jedi Fallen Order. Is what happens when you mash up Uncharted's epic climbs, Dark Souls' tough battles, and Metroid's backtracking, and then sprinkle it all with Star Wars magic. You play as Cal Kestis, a scrappy ginger Jedi hiding from the Empire after Order 66 wrecked the whole Jedi vibe. He's not just surviving, he's trying to rebuild what was lost, while battling troopers, monsters, and some seriously angsty Sith. Combat, slick. You block, parry, force push, and slice your way through enemies. It's not just button mashing, it takes timing and patience. Platforming, think wall runs, vines, zip lines, all the acrobatic goodness. And the map? Total Metroidvania. Unlock powers, go back and bam. Secret path unlocked. This ain't just a lightsaber simulator. It's a legit Star Wars story with feels, flashbacks, and a tiny droid sidekick. Whether you're a Jedi Master or just Force curious, this game delivers.
She's calling in? Will that be a breach of protocol? If there's a disturbance, their squad can call it in. Yeah, better do this by the book. Oh, movement! Taking aim!
No dragons, no magic, no elf with a glowing sword. Just mud, blood, and 15th century bohemian drama. Kingdom Come, Deliverance. 2 is like living in a gritty medieval documentary, but with more sword fights and fewer commercials. You're Henry, a blacksmith's son turned knight in training, and this ain't no fairy tale. It's history, baby, and history hurts. You'll need to eat, sleep, sharpen your sword, and maybe even bathe. Yep, hygiene matters here. Combat? It's a thinking man's brawl. You can't just button mash, this is chess with swords. One bad move and you're kissing dirt. The map is huge and historically accurate, the quests are deep, and your choices actually change the world around you. Want to be a noble hero? Or a sneaky rogue with sticky fingers? Either way, the game's got your back. This one's for the RPG purists, the history nerds, and the I want realism so bad I'll eat digital cabbage soup crowd. Highly immersive, wildly ambitious, and yes, very check.
Maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
And that's our list of 10 legendary single-player games. Each one an epic journey, a ticket straight into an insanely cool virtual world. Whether you're into magic, guns, or monster hunting, there's something here with your name on it. Drop a comment below. How many of these have you played? And which one's your absolute fave? Don't forget to hit that like button to keep the hype train going, and sub to PG Games so you never miss another wild adventure in the gaming universe. Catch you in the next video, where the games are epic and the drama is non-existent.